Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. 2025 is just around the corner, and with it, many in the WWE Universe expect to see the return of The Rock. The final boss was last seen at Bad Blood, where he appeared to disapprove of the partnership between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. Well, once he returns, the two of them may be high on his hit list. In order to deal with them, he may enlist the support of a 9-time champion. Considering the superstars involved, one would rightfully assume that The Rock would team up with Solo Sikoa. After all, the leader of the new bloodline is at odds with both Reigns and Rhodes. But no, there is a WWE superstar who perhaps hates the original tribal chief and the American Nightmare much more, Kevin Owens. Getting the prize fighter to his side should be relatively easy for The Rock. Co is currently at odds with everyone in WWE, including management. So, considering the Brahma Bull's position as a board member of TKO, he could find an ally in Owens by making some decisions in his favor. Furthermore, they both have a common enemy in Cody Rhodes. Kevin Owens is unhinged right now and willing to cross any boundaries to ensure his success. He is the perfect ally to have in the fight against Reigns and Rhodes. But at the end of the day, this is nothing more than speculation. Whether or not The Rock teams up with Kevin Owens remains to be seen. But the possibility of him working with Solo Sikoa also cannot be ruled out. Not only is Sikoa family, but if what happened at Bad Blood is anything to go by, the two might already be in cahoots. After all, the street champion himself seemed to confirm it. Following their devastating loss at Bad Blood, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and the Tongans decided to escape through the crowd. It was while they were halfway through that the final boss's music hit. Then, in a rare moment caught on camera, Solo was heard telling a fan that it was all part of the plan. Now, there is no telling if this was just an interaction between a fan and a superstar or an angle. But it does raise some significant questions. Questions that will hopefully be answered in the coming months. The crowd at the sold-out arena was electric, their chants reverberating through the rafters as WWE's Friday Night SmackDown opened with a bang. The tribal chief, Roman Reigns, stood in the center of the ring, flanked by his cousin, Solo Sikoa. Beside them was the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, who held his own despite the imposing presence of the bloodline. Together, Roman and Cody had forged a tenuous alliance built on mutual disdain for one man, The Rock. Roman raised his Universal Championship, a smirk playing on his lips. The Rock thinks he's still the people's champion, he sneered. But this is my era, my island of relevancy. And if he wants to step into my ring, he'll find out exactly why I've been unstoppable for over 3 years. Before Roman could continue, the unmistakable sound of "If You Smell" blared through the speakers, sending the crowd into an uproar. The Rock appeared on the stage, mic in hand, his signature cocky grin lighting up the arena. "Roman, Roman, Roman," The Rock began, pacing back and forth. "You stand there, all smug, talking about your island of relevancy. But let The Rock ask you this. What's an island without its people? You see, the people's champion doesn't need a throne, a crown, or a bloodline to be relevant. I've been whooping candy asses since you were in diapers." The crowd roared with laughter and applause as Roman's smirk faded, replaced by a glare. Cody stepped forward, lifting his mic. "Rock, you're living in the past. Roman and I are the future. You're not ready for what's coming." The Rock's expression hardened. "Oh, The Rock is ready, Cody. But The Rock isn't coming alone." The arena lights dimmed, and a murmur of anticipation swept through the crowd. Suddenly, familiar music hit the unmistakable anthem of Randy Orton, the Viper, a 9-time WWE champion. The crowd erupted as Orton emerged, his signature pose silhouetted against the bright stage lights. Orton sauntered down the ramp, his icy gaze locked on the ring. The Rock followed, both men exuding confidence. The pairing was unexpected but undeniably exciting. Orton grabbed a mic and addressed Roman and Cody. "You didn't see this coming, did you?" Orton said, his voice dripping with venom. "Roman, you've been dominating WWE, but dominance breeds complacency. And Cody, I've known you since Legacy. You've got heart, but heart doesn't beat experience. Together, The Rock and I are going to remind you why legends never die." The tension was palpable as the two teams faced off, setting the stage for an epic main event at the upcoming pay-per-view Survivor Series. The weeks leading up to Survivor Series were a whirlwind of confrontations, sneak attacks, and explosive promos. The Rock and Randy Orton's dynamic proved to be a fascinating blend of charisma and ruthlessness. The Rock brought his iconic mic skills and unparalleled connection with the WWE Universe, while Orton's methodical, predatory approach added an edge that kept Roman and Cody on their toes. On an episode of Monday Night Raw, Roman and Cody ambushed Orton during a match, leaving him battered in the ring. The Rock stormed out to make the save, clearing the ring with a spinebuster to Cody and a thunderous people's elbow to Roman. The crowd chanted, "This is awesome," as officials swarmed the ring to restore order. Backstage, The Rock and Orton addressed the attack in an interview. "They think they've got the upper hand," The Rock said, shaking his head. "But they've only woken the beast. Survivor Series, it's not just about pride or championships. It's about proving why The Rock and Randy Orton are the best to ever do it." Orton added, "Roman, Cody, you've made this personal. And when you step into the ring with us, you're going to find out why the Legend Killer and the Great One are a nightmare you can't escape." Survivor Series finally arrived, and the main event had the WWE Universe buzzing. The atmosphere was electric as The Rock and Randy Orton made their entrance, the unlikely allies united by a common goal. Roman and Cody entered next, exuding confidence despite the overwhelming boos from the crowd. The match was an instant classic, a masterclass in storytelling and in-ring action. The Rock and Roman squared off first, the crowd erupting as the two titans exchanged blows. Roman gained the upper hand with a thunderous Superman punch, but The Rock rallied, countering with a Samoan drop. Cody tagged in, bringing his technical prowess to bear against The Rock. But just as Cody gained momentum, Orton entered the fray, delivering a picture-perfect power slam that left the crowd on their feet. The action spilled outside the ring, with Roman spearing The Rock through the barricade. Inside the ring, Cody attempted a crossroads on Orton, but the Viper reversed it into an RKO out of nowhere, leaving both men sprawled on the mat. The climax of the match saw The Rock and Roman as the legal men. Roman attempted a spear, but The Rock countered with a rock bottom. As he set up for the people's elbow, Solo Sikoa appeared, distracting the referee. This allowed Cody to sneak in and hit The Rock with a steel chair. But before Cody could capitalize, Orton re-entered the ring, delivering an RKO to Cody that sent him rolling out. With the referee back in position, The Rock hit a second rock bottom on Roman and pinned him for the 3 count.